Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has stressed upon the need to improve agriculture productivity. He says primary sectors have a big responsibility in bringing developmental changes in the state. Mahut Minister Thongnaujam Shyam Kumar instructs meat sellers within Imphal town to procure license from the Imphal Municipal Corporation. Minister Thongam Biswajit says he will take up before the state cabinet the issue of making handloom-made uniforms mandatory in schools and colleges. Twelfth Assam Rifles recovers 51,800 pieces. World is yours tablet worth around 2,59,000 rupees at Technopol. And Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board L. Radha Kishore warns of stern actions if hospitals and health center are found floating the disposal norms. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangcham bringing you the top stories. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has asserted that agriculture and primary sectors have a big responsibility in bringing developmental changes in the state. He said if the state gives a strong emphasis on agriculture sector apart from tourism, health and other sectors, it will be a huge contribution to the state's economy. Joy Kumar was speaking at the one-day national training program on the theme Advancement of Seed Testing for NEH region, jointly organized by ICAR Research Complex for NEH region, Manipur Center and National State Research and Training Center UP under the aegis of Department of Agriculture, Cooperation, Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Manipur Small Farmers Agri-Business Consortium, Department of Agriculture, Manipur at ICAR Complex, Lamphel today. Speaking further, as a chief guest at the program, he also highlighted the poor irrigation system of the state as compared to other northeastern states. He said it is not necessary that the seeds used by farmers in agriculturally rich states like state Punjab, UP and Haryana will do well in northeastern states. He maintained that efforts should be made to develop seedlings which will be appropriate for the region. He maintained that it would be wise to research how our forefathers preserved good quality seeds of various fruits and other agricultural products. He said ignoring methods adopted by our forefathers and utilizing only scientific techniques will not be successful in developing good variety of seeds. Joy Kumar emphasized the need for a balanced cooperation between traditions and scientific techniques for bringing development in agriculture sector. Around 660 participants, including scientists, academicians, seed analysts from different states of India and state officials took part in the training program.
In the northeastern region, there will be certain types of vegetations which will be more successful than outside. There will be vegetation or seeds or cereals which may not be very successful in being cultivated in the northeastern region. This aspect also may kindly be taken into consideration. I think one will have to necessarily take into consideration the atmospheric contents difference from area to area. The entire northeast region can perhaps be taken as a combined zone because the atmosphere, the environment, more or less, and even the soil will be quite common, whereas at other places it will be different.
Mahut Minister Thongnaujam Shyam Kumar today instructed meat sellers within Imphal town to procure license from the Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC. The minister warned of stern actions if found violating IMC's rules. Speaking to media persons at his official residence at Kangla Park before leaving for a two-day official tour to More, the minister said meat sellers should not hurt the religious sentiments while selling the meat products. He said people following different religious faith have been living together harmoniously and we must not hurt the sentiments knowingly or unknowingly. He said in Kongbakaitel and in Hatagolapati, meats are sold in the open, hurting the religious sentiments of the people. He urged the meat sellers to sell their products in hygienic environment and sell their products at an appropriate location. He said there is no prohibition in selling meat products. However, if they fail to procure license, Mahud will enforce prohibition against the meat sellers. The minister also said that butchers and meat sellers must also obtain certificate from veterinary department on whether the meat is fit for human consumption. He said the department will soon carry out checks. Minister Shyam Kumar also said after the Chief Minister returns home from his foreign tour, a decision will be taken up as to what action should be taken against those who are not following the orders.
Afam sama jaga da koina koi yona ba koi hona be adon tragedi koi Imphal Municipal Corporation na sumba mahudi pame na si athing thamakane kaingba koi license param da ba adagi yamna koi gi veterinary department gi certificate param da ba adumba sayum pham koi gi mafam mayam sing butcher sing si koina madu check toba hone ko mamang ju haija gre aduna koi marum mari de koi jati dharma ka punna hingmina bi sel manina sida saya hanya ama Muslim sih na oksa ubia daba Hindu sih na sanka ki ubia daba semua yang sih dari pada ki mafam jana madi license madi veterinary ki koi sa sih tu sa be fit bagi sa ki license jauh terkadi koi yang atu matam da koi onevan CM foreign secretary halakan da si decision melawar kan da si akan excellent nak.
Textiles Commerce Industry Minister Thongam Biswajit said he will take up before the State Cabinet the issue of making handloom-made uniforms mandatory in schools and colleges. The minister was speaking at the 3rd National Handloom Day celebration, which was held at the City Convention Centre, Palace Gate today. The observation was jointly organized by Development Commissioner for Handlooms Weavers Service Centre, Imphal, under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India and the Directorate of Handloom and Textiles. Addressing the observation, the minister said the day is observed to encourage people to use handloom in the country. Biswajit said that weaving is a tradition of the state, and as we have maximum number of weavers and maximum number of looms, we need to explore our products to the outside world. He said the department will organize a national level vibrant handloom expo in the state to showcase handloom products to the outside world. The minister also asserted that investors are ready to invest in the handloom sector in the state, and the government is also mulling feasibility of signing MOUs with some of the investors with the aim of improving the state's economy. Explaining selection of beneficiaries from Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program, the minister also said that projects under the scheme will be granted to clusters instead of individual weavers. This will help in promotion of handloom in the state, he added. He further urged the officials of the department to work with all sincerity for the successful implementation of all the government schemes and projects to promote and preserve our traditional handloom products. As a part of the program, Minister Biswajit also released a compendium of handlooms and textiles. Prizes to the best performing handloom clusters of Manipur were also handed over to Andhra cluster and Yaro Bandiar cluster. The prize carries a cash award of 50,000 rupees and a citation.
Manipur da lairiba akogi weavers sina apna sariba akogi production jing je lairiba akogi mission school jing sig uniform akogi college sing government ke lairiba uniform sing sista economy really apna cabinet decision ma tar kana dukan ne yori posting su khadi natna to pay on br for some apparent ki wina apna restriction to sala kana mandatory masi si na ba hobo matam ta pay weavers jing si le jing je Hena, ako'y economically grow daw wihen gani, mako'y da ningjing mangjing nari ba haurat liba entrepreneur, ako'y na sige weaver kakana taba, ako'y investor, may hamjing siya ako'y kanay hamjing ay exit patasa masi honorable chief minister heka paga ay cabinet na putok na ba ay masigi may mo siya makana prepare taw kan putokan yung masi putok
12th Assam Rifle situated at Tegnopal has recovered 51,800 pieces of Worley's Yours tablet worth around 2,59,000 rupees from a person today. These were recovered from Lalboy Haukib, age 28, son of Jamkoting from Tegnopal district. Lalboy was walking with a bag on his back by a woman and a child when the Assam Rifles personnel stopped him. They found him suspicious and found these tablets in his bag. During investigations, he revealed that Lamsi Haukeb of Chamol Khul gave him the bag. Technopol District Police was informed immediately. A team of Technopol District Police and Commando went to Chamol Khul to look for Lamsi Haukeb. However, she had escaped. Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board L. Radhakishore has warned of stern actions if hospitals and health care centers are found floating the disposal norms. He was speaking at the joint preparatory meeting on biomedical waste management and handling organized by the Manipur Pollution Control Board at State Guest House, Sanjintong today. Speaking further, he said there are 539 government-run hospitals in the state. Out of these, there are 8 district hospitals, 16 CHCs, 72 PHCs, 242 PHSCs and 28 dispensaries. There are 59 registered private hospitals. It is necessary to have a proper waste management system in hospitals. A report will be taken by the Government and Pollution Control Board regarding the same. Radhakishore maintained that the efforts of doctors, staff and hospital occupiers need to work hand in hand. He also appealed to top officials and attendants of the hospitals to maintain the rules and criteria for better health of the people. Officials of medical institutions and chief medical officer were among those present on the occasion.
As per act, Madugi Dakaleva, feedback, PBRO, healthcare units in hospitals in center Punamata, Equina register to very open numbers in the Sequoia, at Tumatum, the inspection Malaga, Equina consent, people Matam the Ladiva, Mahaki criteria in the Chapsana Labra, or very problem they have with the Tennessee, but the Lagabumatamda, Madugi rules in criteria in the Madu fulfillment. Hospitals in Arubi, action taken.
Adult continuing education and extension Manipur University will hold entrance tests for the first semester on August 18th at 1 p.m. in the new social science block. Qualified candidates list for entrance tests will be out on August 10th and they may collect their admit cards between August 11th and 17th from the department. World Breastfeeding Week celebrations that begin from 1st of the month concluded today. Breastfeeding Promotion Alliance of Manipur organized a concluding ceremony under the theme Sustaining Breastfeeding Together at the auditorium of RDO Lamchang. Doctors who spoke on the occasion said not only children benefit from breastfeeding, the mothers also gain health benefits too. Mothers play an important role in the health of a child. Due to industrialization and development of the society, there is a trend of mothers breastfeeding their children seeking a decline. Breast milk has been replaced by milk powders available in the market. This also decreases the bond of mother-children relationship. The doctors appeal all mothers to breastfeed their children. Patsoi MLA A.K. Mirabai, President of Breastfeeding Promotion Alliance of Manipur, Dr. N. Jitendra, Chairman of RDO Lamsang, W. Brajabidhu and medical staff were among those present on the occasion. Coalition for Indigenous Rights campaign, Sirka Manipur organized a poster campaign today in relation to the 17th Manipur Independence Day celebration on 14th August. Secretary General of Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam and Edison said the day should not be forgotten. Manipur used to have a political status of its own until the British left before merging with India. The observance started last year in remembrance of the political status. Titular King Laishem Basana Jauba will unfurl the flag at Sanakonung on the day. Laishem Basana Jauba appealed to schools, colleges and localities to observe the day. Flags can be bought from Ames Kwakaital.
Democratic government form Torga Leramba, Adugumba, lamdam amani haibase ngasigi miyamna nahonana masi ningsing hananabagi pandamda akhona ngasigi thoromsi pangthok chabagalonena British na Manipur thadokla matung 1947 dagina 1949 habadi Manipur ne India da punri maratamda leramba Manipur ki political status to maduda Manipur ki miyam si leijagadabane haba demand galonena coalition for indigenous rights campaign sarkana ngasigi kenosi thorom se khoi pangthok na bokona jabani lonena Manipur ki mafam sin batungna sahi chupa leptana hariba Manipur na pre-major political status ta leinna bagi campaign si leptana chathara gasu lai aduga leptana sumasi hena kanjana masigi campaign jo chatha jagane.
In the run-up to the Independence Day celebrations, a cordon and a search operation was carried out at Ukongsang Mamang Leka around 3:30 a.m. today. A team led by DSP operations under the supervision of SP carried out the operations along with Taubal Commando and its OC, Nongpok Sekmai OC and women police constables. 86 males and 27 females were identified. There were no arrests made and the operation ended at 6 a.m. Chanura Lamchinglei Kanglei Park CLK has urged the government to put into action the demands by KSA to reserve a seat for indigenous people in assembly constituencies where non-Manipuris have increased in numbers and to delete non-Manipuris from the electoral roll. In a press release, CLK has also said they will take part in all forms of agitations by the KSA. It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back to the break and you're watching Prime Time English News. Manipur State Legal Services Authority will organize National Lok Adalat on the 9th of September 2017 at Lamphel Park Court Complex for disposal of various types of cases pending before the courts as well as pre-litigation matters such as bank loan recovery. This will be held per the directions of National Legal Services Authority. 6 naval officers, including Lieutenant Sagrapam Bijaya Devi from Manipur, an officer in charge of sales, will create history when they sail around the globe later this month. They will travel more than 21,000 nautical miles across Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Great Australian Bight, Southern Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. They will travel in INSV Tarini, the Navy's second ocean-going sailboat, inducted in February. Named after the famous Tara Tarini temple in Orissa, Ganjam district, Tarini means boat and Tara Tarini is patron deity of sailors and merchants. Bijaya said she used to think the world was a small place and that she now realizes the most intriguing part of the world is hidden in the depths of the ocean. All Manipur Music Association has urged the government to encourage musicians by providing them jobs as music teachers at government schools and colleges. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, Secretary of Association Arambam Rabindra said, although music is an optional subject from class 10 to 12, the unavailability of music teachers has been a hindrance in learning the subject. Even the colleges are unable to make it a vocational subject yet. On the other hand, many musicians who have passed from different music colleges and universities are facing inconveniences as they do not have a job opportunity. Ravindra appealed the Education Department and the Education Minister to pay attention to the issue and find suitable positions for the musicians. The association has also submitted a memorandum regarding the matter.
Manipur Sarkar ki makhada leiriba Board of Secondary Education Manipur amadi Council of Higher Secondary Education adni sigi makhada leiriba school singda class 9 dagi 12 phawda music assist optional paper ama oina syllabus da yauduna leire adubu ngasi phawbadi matik chabo sa hapidri hawgalagliba naharun singda music tamnanabagi khudong chaba pinanabagi dangta school singda music ki oja sing hapiu Sri Bal Mukunda Deva Music College haidana hana Education Department ki makha da leram badagi Agriculture Department ki makha da laikhraba matungda ngasi di college asigi masak asi asum masum sokchil laktuna yamna pungning nungchiningai oiba mawong amda leire college asi Education Department ki makha da thambani hena phabra.
People carried out a protest at Bishnupur DC complex today against the cancellation of sanction order issued by former Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur District Hare Krishna on April 21, 2017. Relief compensations for 100 families affected by the 2015 flood at Wangu, Southern Khong, Ward number 7 under Kombi constituency was cancelled by the new Deputy Commissioner Bobby Wycombe today. Secretary of Joint Action Committee on Payment of Compensation to 100 victims, H. Tomba said the new order issued by Bobby Wycombe cannot be implemented and the earlier orders should be enforced.
2017 da 21st April da thokiba order chanahlu amasung prajagi phangpam thokpa compensation masamsa ge account da phangalu haibasi akoi gi dabi ning asi mak koina changjin jari basi DC da akoi gi mioi chama se gi anauba thokpa order si chanaba yaroi hana thokiba M Hare Krishna na thoamba order si chana halaga akoi gi phangpam thokpa praja singda haktheng na paisa je phangalu.
Chairperson of IMC Works Oinam Romeo has claimed that the current mayor of his corporators are not related to the issue of auctioning 8 vehicles. He said BJP corporators, while in the opposition, brought up a no-confidence motion and the auctioning was carried out then. Speaking to media persons at the office of the corporation today, Romeo further maintained that the notice of the auction was published on 22nd of May this year and the tender was issued on the 29th of May by the then Mayor Sunil. The new corporation took oath on the 9th of June this year. The vehicles were delivered during the current rule since the delivery could not be done in 10 days of auctioning per the rule. It may be recalled that Congress MLA K.H. Joykishan had charged IMC of auctioning 8 vehicles inappropriately during the discussion of appropriation bill in the budget session of the Manipur Legislative Assembly held recently. In response, Mahad Minister T.H. Shyamkumar had announced setting up of an inquiry committee to investigate and take actions.
Aikoina gari auction to bahibase mamangi house da Congress na cooperation pairingai Congress ki mayor leiringai cooperator khudingmang na loina yanaraga auction to baisi yanagrabani red chawna lepa pikna lepa amadi thuna toksan ba haibase makoina makoi gi palingai matamnina makoi gi mayor amadi makoi gi council colleague singna lepam bangaktani aikoina masida BJP gi hoji paliba BJP gi cooperation asina BJP ki mayor na amadi BJP ki deputy mayor na amadi akoi ki BJP colleague sing na masigi auction to basiga karigumba hiramam tada mari leinate.
Social Welfare and Cooperation Minister Neem Chakibgen has condemned the recent rape of a minor schoolgirl who was brutally attacked, raped and attempted to murder at Viewland colonies in Napati district headquarters earlier this month. General Secretary of Nationalist People's Party NPP Kuraijam Loken has urged the state government and the concerned authorities to recover the non-distributed rice under National Food Security Act NFSA of Wango Assembly constituency before the movement by the people intensifies. Speaking to media persons at NPP office in Chingmairong today, Loken maintained that since NFSA came into effect in April 2016, card holders have not received rice for 8 months. Media have also shown the people of Wangoi constituency protesting regarding the issue. People have also been facing acute hardships due to floods. He appealed the government to form an inquiry committee and take actions at the earliest.
Committee Wangoi Kendro Mangiva saying as a 2 Mari authorities in the Masipu Toma party Traptagi Yam Kana Taxel of Netumatanda. Talk to Zuyaro, Toma Honagani. Marine Nava authority, DC, DSO, Larisina, 2 the Zuma Sigi, Kanana Karadi Lotoki, Kanana Karadi Pui, have 2 the Santona by Kogi party, Traptagi Saga, Kikuda, Madu Kangan of Sutavani, Kangan of Zuyaro. Prazagi the Muktadi, Aisa Moksuma, Tamla Kivita, Aram Mudumata, Mountain Tar, like when the ticket for that, so Togang.
Apunba Manipur Huyen Lanlong Lob observed its its first foundation day at Manipur Press Club today. Renowned personalities of Thangta, Sintak Purel, Moirang Mani, and Saikhom Nodia Mangang were felicitated at the event. Editor of Naharol Githaudang and medical advisor of Health Services Manipur, Khoirom Loyalakpa, President of Apunba Manipur Huyan Lalong Lub Okram Manglem Mitai, Chairman of Film Forum Manipur Samjit Sabam Mangol Chao, and editor of IPAC Rakesh Naurim, and many others attended the program. Now the sports news. A team of 5 players from Koyu Kishinkai Karate Association KAM Manipur will represent AIKKF India in the upcoming International Open Karate Championship to be held at Thane, Maharashtra from 16 to 17 September. KIYC K3 Rilmapal defeated their rival in the Morangthem Ibobi Memorial First Division Football League tournament. In the third league match of the tournament played today at ABA ground, K3 Gao today, KIYC K3 Rilmapal Trust SWC Kongman 5-1. For the winners, Muhammad Ali and Muhammad Sabir Ali netted in the 26th, 31st, 71st and 73rd minutes of the match respectively, striking twice each. Muhammad Asif netted in the 53rd minute of the match. The lone goal of the losing team came from El Ronaldo in the 14th minute of the match. 8 teams are taking part in the tournament that kicked off yesterday. The tournament is being organized under the Imphal East District Football Association. ABA K3 will meet PRYA Kundrakpam in the 4th leg match tomorrow. Young Union Club of Iromaitrao Lakshmi Bazar distributed uniforms today to the players who will take part in the 3rd Division Football League tournament. The program was held to encourage players who would bring laurels to the state. Secretary of Bharatiya Janata Party, Mahila Mandal, Central District, M. Kabita Laima sponsored these uniforms. Member of Kodumpope Zilla Parishad, Loitongbam Surchandra, Pradhan of Lairinja Maitrao Gram Panchayat, Saugrakpam Manihar, and elders of the locality attended the program. Before we wrap up the bulletin, a quick look at the headlines once again. Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar has stressed upon the need to improve agriculture productivity, says primary sectors have a big responsibility in bringing developmental changes in the state. Mahud Minister Thaunajam Shyam Kumar instructs meat sellers within Imphal town to procure license from the Imphal Municipal Corporation. Minister Thongam Biswajit says he will take up before the State Cabinet the issue of making handloom-made uniforms mandatory in schools and colleges. Twelve Assam Rifles recover 51,800 pieces of World is Yours tablets worth around 2 crore 59,000 rupees at Technopur. And Chairman of Manipur Pollution Control Board L. Radha Kishore warns of stern actions if hospitals and healthcare centers are found floating the disposal norms.